This is Ben, and this is Ben's hybrid Range Rover Sport. It's a lovely example of a nice car. It's comfortable, it's a lovely drive, it's safe, but it's also a little bit sensible. But here's the thing, Ben does not do sensible. So over the next 6 weeks we're going to turn this sensible Range Rover Sport into something one of a kind, something never done before. We just need to find the right guys for the job.
These guys said they're doing a wide body kit Range Rover Sport, first in the country, so I want to be the first in the country to have a Range Rover Sport with a ridiculous kit on.
Run by the self-confessed automotive artist that is Naveed Khan.
I just rolled out of bed, had a shower, didn't do my hair up, you know, normally me I'm slicked up, but this is me before.
Ben Khan's is a vehicle body specialist and a customisation house with a love of all things cars, but from what I've seen, they've got a love for all things G-Wagon and Range Rover.
I would love to have a guess at how much that carbon fibre hood scoop is for that. Whoever crashed that was crying big time.
Though as good as they are, making something that's never been seen before does not come without its issues.
This is going to dry fit it first, so basically stick it on with masking tape and then obviously see what fits, what doesn't fit. This is obviously the issue when you're being the first of anything, you're the first guinea pig, so to speak. Some bits might not fit right and then the mould needs to be changed, might need to cut it, might need to fiberglass it, God knows what. I'm not the pro.
Even the bloody tow bar's causing concern, and we hadn't even started on the body yet.
So see, it actually comes out and around, and that is actually quite low, to be fair. So it's not actually that far off.
So is that something that you have to have? You have to use that? It's a big job. But I'll know, by the time we go the weekend, I'll have a better understanding.
Yeah.
We'll be checking back in 2 weeks' time to see just how the build is going.
When we launch a new body kit, I like to personally work on it myself, and once I've kind of like got, you know, all the little lining and, you know, just any teething issues, I'll rectify it. And then when they start on the future one, then, you know, obviously I know exactly where the issues are. Do you know what I mean?
I
so they
love
can't
the
tell
fact
me.
that the boss does it, man. That's just next level. That.
I know. Look how much weight I've lost as well in the process. Do you know what I mean? I'm like 20 stones.
This actually just like, surely is this ready for paint? I'm just interested.
Not yet, no.
So is this the one that you paint though? Is this the mould?
No, this
is the one that
yeah, this is
get you
painted,
right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's gonna get painted.
Yeah.
So now what I've got it to a stage where that's what the body kit's gonna look like.
Cool.
Now I'm gonna pass it on to my painter.
Right.
When he's kind of got one or two jobs. So hopefully by Friday, Saturday, he's gonna do the final finish, which is like this. You see, like the final dolphin glaze.
So this has to be all
Sanded down. Then it's gonna be primered, then painted, and then spit it on the car, which is an easy process. You know what I mean? So, but I'll tell you something. This is gonna be a beast.
That looks cool. Do you know
It's
what?
gonna be a
this is
beast.
one thing that I couldn't get my head around. This still, I'm a bit like, how is that going to work? Do you know what I mean? As in, like, are you thinking of just painting that black, or are you thinking of doing something?
We're thinking two things. One, we can put like a vinyl wrap on it.
Yeah.
That looks a bit. It looks like a mesh.
What about an actual hole?
We can do that as well.
I think that would probably look better.
So we can do that. But this is the issue with the process first time, because you know it's trial and error. It's like, you know, the exhaust. You know, we've got like 3 optional exhausts. But you know, do we make one custom for this car? That'll be like a stage 2 then, won't it? Do you know what I mean? So, but I think we'll come to that. But that spoiler that you've seen is not going to be the one on the car. I've just made that. I've got the one that we've got is a little bit more subtle, but we can put that on your car.
I mean, I love a big spoiler.
It is. It's like a Cosworth, isn't it?
I love it, man. Honestly,
So
when I saw that spoiler.
The spoiler that we did have initially. It was a little bit small for my liking.
Yeah. So you've put.
So what I've gone F this. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's so.
But
cool.
but the thing is with this now, I've got to 3D scan this and then make the mold. But this is like a prototype.
So what is that?
I've made this. I've handmade all of this.
Wow.
So the spoiler that we had before was just like this part here, but I've custom made all of this.
I love it.
Yeah. So it's.
So you have to scan that, then.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what I'm going to do now.
The only thing I need to see now is the wheel really at the end, don't I? You know, when you're banging it on the night.
Yeah, the thing is now, actually, you won't see everything on the car. This is probably the last time you see everything on the car, because once it's off,
everything's going to be off.
so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then we'll be on the other process. So if you're gonna have I'll put everything on. so you can.
I won't let mate. I trust you. I've seen it on the side now.
So you can see. Really, you know, when you get big spaces on, we normally cut the wheel arch off original. But I don't want to do this on this car.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So just maybe we can kind of like set it at height, or you know, don't drive it on low mode.
I don't think I ever put it in load mode, ever, man. This.
So I mean, for a video, I mean, we'll see, because we want it clearing, because don't forget the wheel's going to come out when it goes down.
Yeah.
You don't want it to hit the arch.
Yeah, of course.
So that's something that we have to consider.
I mean,
but then, like I said, worst case now we can put 23s on.
I was going to say you could put.
I have to just put 24s on.
Yeah, get you. So I actually like the profile of that tyre because I can just fucking destroy speed bumps.
This is the one. This is the one that I've designed for the car. But like I said to you,
really?
Yeah. But like I said, they're going to put me in 23.
Yeah. It's got 23s on the car, but as you can see there, look, now that the arch is out, it needs to be a hell of a lot bigger. So we're probably going to have to go 24s wider and with a spacer, because look how much of an arch you've now got to fill. So that was flush with the car before. Look how far that's come out now. But as he says, this is going to be the first in the UK wide body. So no one's done it this extreme.
Eva, take Ali downstairs, bring that, you know that disc wheel, the disc, the one with the all black disc wheel. Ali, go downstairs, you know, on the shelf, there's that wheel that's like a disc. Monoblock, on the thing. Let him bring it up. Bring it over here, hold on.
Got to tie it to this.
I mean, the problem is that's 22 inch, isn't it?
Yeah, so
that wheel,
the gist of the design.
That wheel's 22, but I'd go for that one.
This one or the other one?
I prefer the other one.
Yeah.
I mean, that would work, but that just gives it total
different look. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's totally different look. But you know, it can work. It's different. It's modern. That wheel is in fashion at the moment.
Definitely grabs your eye, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. What I mean, it looks fucking different. That looks, I know it's more of a
standard.
Yeah.
Whereas that's like full custom, innit?
Yeah. I mean, to run in Photoshop, I might put that on.
Have a seat, man. Is this what you think you put exhaust?
Oh yeah, so exhaust. Yeah, so we're thinking is what we're thinking is these are a little bit too small. They're a bit lost in there. This is a smaller version, but I've got it. But that's too small. I think it's lost in there.
Do you think that's too small?
I mean, I don't know. This is what I want, but we've got some other ones as well. They're not going to fit in there, but like I said, I'll have to modify it.
Yeah.
Understand?
Well,
I mean, to be honest, it needs to be them, doesn't it?
it needs to be the biggest one in the shop. Yeah, absolutely.
It needs to be them.
It looks badass, that, doesn't it?
And with that, and the car looking like a bag of shit, we left for 8 weeks for them to crack on with. We left the car at Encarn's HQ and they got to doing their thing. They were painting, they were building, they were taping, they were... I don't know what the hell they do, but they do something to turn this mess into something absolutely stunning. It was about 8 weeks. In fact, let Ben tell you.
So we are now going all the way over to Bradford, Encarn's, to see Nav. He's the master. The car has been there about 8 weeks, so I'm hoping it is worth the wait. Supposedly it is absolutely crazy, and I love crazy.
There can be a few little tweaks. There might be, some, opinions where people say maybe that should have been body colour, that should have been black, that should have been whatever. So, options of wheels as well. But other than that, I think it's brilliant. Something different, unique. Tired me out, but this is the day I've been waiting for. So, I've been working on it personally. As you can see, I've chopped my fingers, sleepless nights, anxiety, working all hours, working on my birthday, missing out on all events with family and friends. But it's finally done, and this is the finishing touch, number plate. And if you do want number plates making, come on, give yourself a shout out.
Just check it out, 4D number plates on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Best in the game by far. Right, Ben? Yeah, we're going to have a look then. Let's have a look at your car then, my friend. Yeah. Right, anyway, the wait is over. It's been a good couple of months, should I say. I probably will make about 25 of these. And and then retire. We talk about retirement for months and that, but I never do. Anyway, wait is over. Cars behind the shutters. Not in the centre this time, it's on the left. We just detailed it. I bet the... Anybody in there? Here, come here. Open this up.
Open the shutter.
My shutter fob's not working. See, right to the end, even the shutter fob has stopped working.
Which wheels have you kept on it then?
I've kept the 23-inch forged monoblock alloy wheels.
They're the discs.
They're the discs.
Yeah, they're the same yours, you've got 23s, haven't you?
Right. A little bit. So let's just show the viewers. When we started this project, I know it's got a top roof bar spoiler on it, but obviously we've deleted that. We've modified the grill a little bit because we thought we'll keep it in line with his predecessors, the Cabaro. Obviously it's got the nostril grill, so we thought we'd keep that as a signature part and continue that, because that's that grill is what we normally have in most of our body kits anyway. Bonnet, vent. The rear looks exactly the same apart from the exhaust. We put the quad carbon fibre exhaust on. Just if you mind up painting these two trims on the bonnet, same colour as the car, or do we leave them gloss black? What do you think, Ben?
I mean,
I think outside it looks alright. When you're close to it,
yeah.
You know, sometimes you think, you just see a lot of black, but when it's outside, you see the main colour of the car.
I think what's the point in having them if you're not going to show them? So black obviously shows it. Here, obviously, if it was grey like that, I think it would just blend in. And
it was.
Yeah, I think because
it looks more aggressive like that.
I think so. Yeah, I think it looks like a beast.
But it does suit the colour. Don't get me wrong, but I think if this was like a matte black and we had all the gloss trims,
yeah, more aggressive.
It looks mega, like you say.
Yeah, and I think the wheels are bang on, and I can't believe how much bigger they look with the spaces. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they do stand out.
To say they're 23 and the previous ones are 23, they just look absolutely massive. This is where it's happening as well. Magic's at back here with exhaust. Obviously, it's standard. They have a very strange. What do you even call that exhaust? It's not twin tip. It's twin tip, but like
an oblong type.
It's like a long, like
letterbox.
Yeah, literally, it looks like a letterbox. But here, see the exhaust. I have to actually put a dual pipe on and then obviously put the rear. Because I do track days, obviously I use this for towing the track cars, whatever track car I've got at the time. And it's made specially a removable piece of the body kit, so you can actually still use the tow bar. Obviously if you press the button without removing that, it's just going to rip the body kit to bits. Like if something's in the way of them tow bars, they're so strong.
Question is, are you going to use it as a daily?
Yeah, man, absolutely. I like extra.
I would recommend that.
Oh, no.
The weekend car for you.
Oh no, mate.
You need to get a nice VW Passat for a daily school run. And on the weekends, you've had all your gym sessions and stuff. Take out this beast. Every project that I work on only gets better, and it's more challenging for me because every time you design something, the next one becomes a bigger challenge, and it's endless. And I don't know if I'm running out of that drive, but I've still got it in me.
Yeah.
I've still got it in me, but I will continue until I finish. But like I said, it's always a timeline with everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes they say just hang your gloves up.
Yeah.
But I've still got it in me. I mean, I don't know, that's what I feel anyway, but I think I've done a good job, but it just depends on what you think and what the viewers think of the car. I mean, I'm sure there'll be people out there that probably think, well, hang on a minute, this doesn't look right, whatever, but that's what we're looking for. We're looking for your views and what you think, and we are willing to make slight changes as well. And if there's anything that you might think that maybe I'll prefer that body color or whatever, I'm happy to do that. But this is how it's going to be videoed, photographed. This is our first. We've not even put a name to it.
Yeah.
We've not even put a name to it yet.
Monstrous Range Rover Sport.
Yeah, so we need to think of a name. So if you've got any names that you can think of, probably calling this body kit, let us know. I do always work on the first cars myself.
Yeah.
The concept cars I always work on, so I make sure I understand the fitting, any tweaking, any changes, I'll make that decision. But now, you know, if one of my technicians fix it, any issues, I'll understand it. Let's take it out. Let's take it out. Let's start her up. Don't expect a big brum brum when I start this car up here because it's electric.